Hey folks, welcome back to Failure at Retirement. So today I want to give you another story. I'm going to start telling some of these stories on myself at this point. And honestly, guys, this is probably one of my top party stories over the last 5 years or more. So let's get right into it. So going back about probably 8 years, 6, 8 years, somewhere in that neighborhood, uh, comes around the time of year it's old Failure's birthday. And this is back when Failure's family all tried to do the right thing and get along and play nicely together. So, and I won't hardly mention her again, but Failure's mother does the right thing and invites Mr. and Mrs. Failure over to dinner. Makes us a nice dinner. Quite honestly, she should have just left it at that. That would have been totally fine. But no. So dinner's over. She decides it's time for the gift giving. Okay, fine. You didn't have to do that, but fine. So she comes out with this little bag, little gift bag deal. And she says, "Here you go," with kind of a little bit of a giggle. So Philia reaches down in the bag and feels something soft in there, pull it out. So up it comes out of the bag. It's a pair of underpants. And so the camera don't do it justice, but Failure is holding them like nearly fully extended, arms out, and just to kind of bring them up tight. And they're just tidy whities. And Failure's mother just got the giggles, something fierce at this point. And I got questions, right? There's actually like, I think three of them maybe in that bag. I only pulled out the top one, but it's not in the plastic wrapper like, what a fellow might expect when he gets underpants, right? No, these are just folded in the bag. Like, all right, so this is obviously funny. So what's the story here? Well, the deal has been for years and years when your father and I go on vacation, and they had been on vacation like a month or so earlier. When we go on vacation, I always get him new underwear, just as a thing in case something happens, he's got a fresh set, right? Okay. And she's like, "Yeah, well, I got him the wrong size and I didn't even know." First morning of vacation, he gets out of the shower, grabs these new underpants, pulls them up, turns them loose. They go straight back down to his ankles. There's not enough grandpa there to hold the underpants up, right? So I'm like, so hold up. These underpants you're giving me are not new? Well, no. I mean, I washed them. Your dad wore them on vacation. I'm like, so used underpants. Well, yeah. Like, thought you could probably use them. I'm like, okay, so hold up. So Failure's got a brother, and he'll never mention this fact again, but he's got a brother. Guy's got a solid 100 pounds, and like most people tell me, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's got a solid 100 pounds on Failure. So my response is, "Hey, you're giving these underpants to the wrong son. You should have given these big old underpants to the fat kid." Well, she giggles even more. She says, "Well, I offered them to him, but he said that they were too big for him." Wait, what? Like, the insults just keep right on coming, don't they? First, used underpants. Now I'm finding out they're actually third hand underpants at this point. And then, how fat do you think a guy is? Like, me and my dad probably about the same. The fat kid, like I said, 100 pounds on me, and he said they're too small for him. And so you think they'll be okay for me? Like, oh, I know, Failure's birthday's coming. This would be perfect, right? Perfect gift. Well, in my family, it kind of is the perfect gift, right? Oh my goodness. Like, I am telling you, I get third hand underpants for a big, big, big guy for my birthday. Amazing. This is why we should have just stopped at dinner. But I have to tell you, like, hindsight over the years, in some ways, the old lady gave me the best gift I could ever have. I have this priceless story that I've been telling for years. And like I said, one of my top party stories now I've told you guys. So just just wrap your mind around that for a little while, right? Failure in these old underpants that are, I mean, they were, the waist size had to be way up in the mid to upper 50s on these bad boys. Like, I don't even know how she even bought them by accident. And needless to say, me being sort of rude, I just left them behind. I didn't even take them home. I don't know. She must have probably given to somebody else that was probably ashamed to turn them down. I think that's what she was looking for. Anyway, that's the story of Failure's Underpants. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I don't know why you'd have a question about Failure's Underpants. Leave a comment. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time on Failure at Retirement.